How about a little rockin' with Dokken this morning? That is the riff to Dream Warriors from the Nightmare on Elm Street 3 soundtrack. It's also featured as the last song on their awesome album, Back for the Attack. One of my favorite riffs. I chose this riff because it's one of those riffs that creates a really cool mood, right? Kind of an eerie mood, right? So I'm going to break that down and how to play it. So let me bring this a little bit closer here. And what we have here is the first chord, which is basically, it's a minor sixth interval. You got an A note right here. This is the 7th fret of the 4th string. Then you put your pinky finger on the 10th fret of the 3rd string, right? And so what I do, kind of keep this part at a low volume if you have a pedal board, you know, clean setting. But I hit the open A string, which is your 5th string, and then I kind of pick through those 2 notes there. Then I pick the open A string again, and I go to your regular A power chord, which is your 1st finger and your 3rd finger. So you're just, you can even leave them all down like this. Right? Then you do it again. Then what I do is I move my 1st finger to the 5th fret and I bar across the 3rd and 4th strings. And what I'm going to do is pick through those 2 notes and hammer on to the 7th fret of the 3rd string with my 3rd finger. So you get, and then I pick through it. So you got, okay, so that's kind of the basic riff at the beginning. Let me play that slow. Okay, so you do that again there. Then your next move is going to be, goofed on that little slide. Let me try that again. So what I did there was I did the first half of the riff. I went, then I do a little quick slide from the 12th fret of the A string, kind of like that. And then I'm going to do a C power chord to a D power chord. So I go from a C, which is the 1st finger at the 3rd fret, the 5th string, 3rd finger or pinky finger, some people use, the 5th fret of the 4th string, and you're going to pick that power chord and you're going to slide a whole step to the 5th fret and then pick it. So that's a C5 to a D5. So let's break down the whole thing. So real quiet. Okay, now I'm going to go into the part right before the vocals. It's another, so it's kind of like 2 riffs. It sounds something like. So what you have here is a series of palm mutes with your rhythm. So you're going to go, this is an E5 chord, 1st finger at the 2nd fret of the 4th string, 3rd finger or pinky finger at the 4th fret of the 3rd string. Okay, so you pick it, and then you do 2 palm mutes on the A string, which is your 5th string. So you get, right, so, then you're going to pick the chord again, and then do 4 palm mutes on the A string. So you get this. Okay, then you move up a half step with the chord. You got an F5 chord, and it's your 1st finger at the 3rd fret of the 4th string, 3rd or 4th finger at the 5th fret of the 3rd string. And you're going to do the same type of thing. You're going to go. Okay, then you go back to the 2nd fret power chord. Then you're only going to do 3 palm mutes at the end, right? So you're going to go 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to go C 5 to D5. And do that same thing you did at the beginning where you slide. You hit the C5, 3rd and 5th fret, slide to the 5th and 7th fret. So put that together and you got this. I'll play it slow. All right, so work on that. It's a pretty cool riff. Again, it has that, you know, I think that certain times intervals, which is the distance between two notes, creates mood really well. Like, for example, this first part, it's that distance between those two notes that give it its kind of eerie quality. So it's basically, if you want to get technical about it, it's a minor 6th to a perfect 5th, which, you know, again, these ideas you can take and write your own stuff. You can get an idea from a song and then just, if you want to capture that mood, I mean, check it out. I mean, you could do different, just take that same thing with a power chord and add your pinky, right? And you get that distance between the notes. Everybody have a great one, and be safe out there.